few months ago, I decided to go all in on these 5 outdoor hobbies that I'd only ever dabbled in. I wanted to see what would happen to my life if I fully committed to them. The 5 are mountain biking, trail running, hiking, camping, and calisthenics. This is what happened for me and why you should try it too. The first one is mountain biking. Why did I want to try it? The opportunities are abundant here. Trails are everywhere. There's literally a trail across from our house. When I passed mountain bikers when I was hiking, I always thought they were incredibly strong and impressive. I wanted to see what it was all about.
What surprised me? It's so freaking fun. I never regret a ride. I would if I ended up on a trail that's clearly above my skill level, which hasn't happened yet. I tend to be pretty risk averse, so I didn't expect to love something that pushes me like this. But it's a fast track to feeling like a kid again. And the endorphins? Wild. What do I wish someone had told me? A dropper post makes a massive difference, whether you're on a hardtail or full suspension. Put your seat all the way up for climbs, all the way down for descents. Get off the seat unless you're climbing. Your backside will thank you. Keep your feet flat, toes slightly up. No road cycling flamingo foot here. Did it make me feel more alive? Yes. The kind of fun that makes you forget you're an adult in the best way. Would I do it again? Absolutely. It's a forever activity for me. One day I'd love to add bike packing to the mix too.
Running/trail running. Why did I want to try running? Running is another one of those activities that is easy to get out to. You can just walk out your door. Wherever, if you're traveling, you can go running. If you can't find a gym or you don't know the actions and the activities and movement to do, you can run, you can do steps. But I also had always told myself that I wasn't a runner, and I'm in a place where I'm tired of telling myself I can't do anything. So I started trying to run. I started after I had my baby and I needed to get out of the house. I wanted to get out quickly, be able to not have to leave her for a very long time. Even though someone was in the house with her at all times, I wanted to be able to still be close to her. So I could literally run past my house if I wanted to. I could go through the neighborhoods and come back and check on her, then go again. It just worked perfectly for me at that time in my life. And if you're vacationing, traveling, whatever it may be, you can always step outside your vehicle or step outside your hotel, camping, whatever it may be, and you can go for a run. And these types of activities appeal to me.
What surprised me? That it could actually be fun. I used to roll my eyes at the whole runner's high idea, but even without it, I always felt more like a human after a run, like I'd shaken off mental noise. Even when I'm not on trails, just getting my heart rate up clears something. What do I wish someone had told me? You don't have to run fast to be a runner. Running is cheap and convenient. Trails or sidewalks, you can always get out. Make it fun. Music, tiny goals, route variety, or just focus on your body. It can become a meditation, cardio and therapy all in one. Did it make me feel more alive? Yes, and more importantly, capable. Would I do it again? Yes, in seasons. Even after breaks, I can always return to it. I think cross training or hybrid training, whatever we're calling it now, makes it easier to come back.
Day hiking. Why did I want to try it? Well, again, there's a bit of a theme here, accessibility. The opportunities are abundant. Some of the most beautiful places in Colorado you can't see unless you get out there.
What surprised me? The sheer beauty of exploring a trail, the kind of beauty that stops you in your tracks. I lived in Texas for years before moving to Colorado, and I'll never get over these views. What do I wish someone had told me? Even short hikes require planning. Bring enough food and water. Always carry wipes or toilet paper in a Ziploc and always pack it out. Wear sun protection even in winter. Snow glare is real. Download your trail offline before heading out. Signal disappears fast. And strength training makes hiking way more enjoyable. Did it make me feel more alive? Yes. There's something literally grounding about the sound of dirt and rock under your feet. Would I do it again? Absolutely. Even though I prefer biking, hiking connects me to the land in a way nothing else does.
Camping. Why did I want to try camping? Because some of the most beautiful places in Colorado, North America, wherever, you can't get to unless you go camping. There's some really beautiful scenic locations. It's also an inexpensive way to vacation.
What surprised me? It's hard. There's prep, forgotten items, unexpected noise. It's a mix of type 1 and type 2 fun, but it's worth it. What do I wish someone had told me? This is a little sassy, but why are people blasting music at campgrounds? Nature is the playlist. Nature immersion changes you. You won't see things any other way. Simplicity builds confidence and connection. Did it make me feel more alive? Not exactly alive, but deeply human. Being able to set up a tent, make a fire, cook outside, it grounds you in something primal. Would I do it again? Yes. I hope comfort builds with each trip and it shifts into more type 1 fun. One day I want to take it further, hike or bike deep into the backcountry and find solitude. That's the kind of discomfort I'm willing to grow into.
Next one, calisthenics. I needed something that I could do in between naps, after work, in the early morning. I needed to be able to get to it quick. I needed flexibility. And I also wanted to try strength training. I know strength training is really good for one's body. I have done some free weight exercises in the past, but that's just not as fun. I wanted to get outdoors, and this was a great option for me to try that.
What surprised me? How quickly strength builds, at least in the beginning. That first solid push-up or hold feels like magic. What do I wish someone had told me? These skills take time, really. Focus on the basics and the rest will come. Convenience is your secret weapon. You're more likely to stick with something you can do outside your front door. Being outside adds a boost. Sunlight, nature, movement, let go of timelines. Progress will come. Keep your goals, but stay flexible. Did it make me feel more alive? It made me feel strong, and feeling strong feels very human. Would I do it again? Yes, several times a week. It's convenient, goal-driven, and oddly meditative.
So what changed? For me, what changed, the obvious one that comes to mind is that I've become stronger. Calisthenics has given me more strength, and it's noticeable because I can see I'm doing more push-ups, more pull-ups. Just feels good. Tackling new skills has made me more present. It slows down time. Finishing these hobbies that I've set up for myself has made me feel more accomplished and capable. Trying these new activities has built my confidence and made me realize that I can continue to learn and grow. It doesn't matter what age you are, and become good at something. So give it a try and let me know which one or what activity it is that you want to try. What not to do based off my experience. When I first decided to try mountain biking, I was on vacation in Colorado. I was living in Texas at the time. My partner told me that I would pick it up. It was so easy. I feel like everybody has those people in their life at some point, and it's not because of any malicious intent, but that they think something's easier than it is, that they are a bit removed from being a true beginner, and they forget the skills needed and the info to know to try something that is brand new. My partner and I went on vacation. We were in Colorado. We went to Salida, and we were going to try an easy trail, a green trail. Well, the green trail turned to an intermediate, and it was challenging to return back down the trail. And there was exposure on the right side, exposure being open cliff side. We were mountain biking, and I think I fell off in the upteen of times off of this mountain bike. I didn't know when to stand up, when to sit down, when to put my dropper post up or down. I didn't know anything, and I was kind of going off the idea that I would pick it up. Well, I didn't pick it up. I didn't pick it up at all. I fell off so many times, and I'm really surprised that I didn't get very hurt. I got a minor injury, TMI. It was fixable. That experience kind of turned me off mountain biking for a few years after that. It was just very scary, and I assumed that I wouldn't do well. If there's something to be learned from that experience, it is if you want to go into mountain biking, don't listen to someone telling you it's easy, whatever the thing is, even if it's not mountain biking. Start small, start on easy trails, and until you learn some skills, just stay on easy mountain biking trails and do the things for fun. When it comes to hiking, I wouldn't say I'm a terrific hiker. I have an ankle injury that limits my mobility. I think that causes me to have hurt feet very early on the hike. Most of the time my feet start hurting around 5 miles. I still do it though. Like I still hike even though it hurts. I just go to my limit and stop. My hope is that as I continue to stretch and acquire more mobility, do these mobility exercises, that I will be able to have more movement in that ankle and that I will be able to do longer and longer hikes. Eventually, I hope to do hike throughs, some longer backpacking days. Right now, packing 30 to 40, 50 pounds on my feet for many miles a day seems quite the challenge. Closing comments. If I'm going to leave any sort of suggestion as to how to begin for yourself, it would be just pick an activity that you're interested in and start small. You don't have to go all in. You don't have to run 10 miles, hike 15 miles, backpack for weeks at a time, extreme mountain biking and pick up all the skills. You just don't have to go extreme. Just start small and build from there.
Across all 5, it wasn't the ease or the outcomes that mattered most. It was the surprises, the moments of joy and discomfort and discovery that made each hobby feel meaningful. What I learned most is that feeling more alive doesn't require mastery. It just takes movement, curiosity, and a willingness to start. If you found this helpful or inspiring, I'd love it if you liked the video, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment sharing what makes you feel the most alive outdoors. Thank you for watching. Truly, I'm grateful you're here.